It's time. It's time to come to Trivigliano. We're in Frosinone in Lazio, and we're about an hour and a half south of Rome. By car, a very comfortable hour and a half, maybe 2 hours by train if you wanted to go full public transportation to the train station from the village, because it's about 30 minutes by bus to get to the train station. Then you could take a high speed and be into Rome right away. So we're going to take a quick look around. I'm going to explain what we're going to go see, and let's get this tour started. Okay guys, so now we're at the palace, and if you went down these steps all the way to where the sunshine gets bright, this is all part of the palace wall. All the way down, 15,000 square feet for an asking price of 329,000 euros. It's 7 bedrooms, 3 baths, and you will be amazed. It has the most incredible artwork in the ceilings. There's wooden ceilings, there's fresco ceilings, there's frescoes on the wall. A lot of the furniture is included, and it's just mind-boggling, this close to Rome, what you could get. I could see, let's just say your name's Tim and you're an artist, and you and your wife Deb want to come and get a place to have a big art studio. You could go nuts in this place and still have room for 10 or 15 friends to come and visit. The water runs, the electrical's working. Of course it's going to need some updating, but at a starting price of around 300,000 euros, I just don't see how you could go wrong if this is what you're looking for. Okay, so let's go take a look. There's a plaque right here. This is from the family that's owned it from the 1800s, and they bought it when it was about 300 or 400 years old. So welcome to Italy. All right, let's go inside and see what we got. Ciao.
Well, oh, I love that floor. One of my comments said I should use a diagram to help people figure out where they're at. So these will be coming up throughout the entire thing. Red X marks where you are. And please let me know in the comments what you think of it.
So I can't stress how important this simple act is. Guys, this is so important. If you have to come through and rerun all the piping in a house, it's so expensive. It'll just put the cost through the roof. Same with having to redo all the electrical now. This house needs remodeling, obviously. But having pipes and functioning electric is huge. So that's your big kitchen, and you could turn that into a fabulous kitchen.
Just thinking out loud here, guys, but you could also turn that kitchen we were just in into a big pantry type thing and make this into a gourmet kitchen that would be phenomenal. Just depends how much money you want to spend.
Most of the furniture here can be included in the sale, about 80% of it. Now this living room just has wallpaper for decoration in it. Everything else in the house is painted, and we'll get those rooms in a minute. But first, off of this first living room, you have to see the outside. All of this is included with the house, this garden. And you know, even though maybe this is a little wonky, I wouldn't change any of this stuff at all. I would just clean everything up. That's an old well right there, Bozo. You get all this garden space. And there's even enough room there to fit a small swimming pool. And then you'll have a view out to the lake, which I'll show you from inside the house. 329,000 euros. It's insane. I live here and I don't get it. It's a head scratcher. I get the houses are in villages that are older villages with not a lot going on, but again, you're 10 minutes from all kinds of stuff. Okay, now we're talking. The ceiling is from about the late 1700s, 18th century. It's in fabulous condition. There's been some work done. You can see the steel bars. Claudia at Alfano can tell you more about that. This room actually is just decorated with paper and like a calce treatment. The painting, the frescoes will start in the next room. There's 57 windows in this house, I think they told me. So we're not going to look out all of them. But that's a look out to your garden. I love the garden. I would make that incredible. So this is all original painting on the walls. You can see that it's painted. And look at the ceiling. Gosh.
I want to make a very important point here. As you look around this room, keep in mind it seems overwhelming coming in and doing a restoration on one of these buildings. But think about this room. There's almost nothing that you could do even if you wanted to do it, because you're not going to touch the walls, you're not going to touch the ceiling, and the floor is in perfect shape. What would you do other than figuring out how to incorporate possibly some new heating?
Now, Claudia was mentioning you could do 2 extra bathrooms on this level. Look at this. They call this the butterfly room. And you can see why. This is being safeguarded. The Madonna is being safeguarded for the local church. Here in the house, they bring it out on festival days. Needless to say, you get a great breeze. Another little terrace. Important to notice interior wiring, regular light switches, interior wiring inside the wall. Very nice. Take a look out this one. And so we're back into the original big living room with the beautiful wood ceiling. Full bath. I checked all the water in here works. Super important that it runs strong and clear, which it does. So that means you can replace fixtures. You shouldn't have to do, hopefully, too much to the mechanical. And again, you can see that the wiring has been placed inside the walls. Light switch. It's a study. Almost every single ceiling in this house is hand painted. And the furniture, gosh. I mean, if you can really get 80% of this furniture included in the price. Ricky and Lucy beds. You know, from I Love Lucy, when they used to sleep in the separate beds. And I want to take you guys out a different way on this one level, which is all we've covered so far. This goes up to the next level. This is another little tiny kitchenette that's in here. And I'm sorry the light's not on in here. Traditional fireplace. Ah, there you go. Another full bath, showers in the corner. So 2 full baths, a kitchen, this kitchenette, 4 living rooms, 2 terraces just on this first level.
Oh, and 2 bedrooms.
And if we go down here, it's a whole nother way to enter the palace from the street level. All right, let's get upstairs. This will be the top level coming up. Look at the stairs. And the original flooring. So 1 full bath. Ready for your remodel? Probably. Easy queen size bed in this one. And a nice view out. There's a great breeze coming through. And another bedroom. So this is the main street we came in on. This is actually, we're on top of an archway. Look at this floor. Looks like they painted over the original fresco. The paint looks like it's coming off in pretty good chunks. I bet you could, if you wanted to, uncover that. But no guarantees, and if there's some, looks like a little water damage, but nothing major. Fireplace. So for example, with a full price, 329,000 euro offer, this piece would come with it. That piece would come with it. All the chairs, etc., come with it. That chair, the painting, the guy in the mirror, that piece of furniture, this piece of furniture. Another bedroom. When you're buying a property, nice view out. So this overlooks the garden and where could be your pool, right down below there. When you're buying a property for $20 a square foot, which is just insane. When you're buying a property like that, that has functioning lights, has functioning water, you should be expecting to sink some remodel money into it. Unless you just want to live in a place like this. I mean, it has functioning lights, has functioning water. If you're the do-it-yourself type, you could go room by room by room. I did a 50-unit apartment building in Oklahoma from 2015 to 2021. Took me over 5 years, about 1 unit a month. And let me tell you, this is a lot nicer than that was. Palmsaltis.com, if you really want to know, look it up. It's a beautiful place now. Very proud of it. Another kitchen. I'm guessing 1960s, just a guess. Oh gosh, the breeze is so nice coming through. Yet another fireplace, looks like it's functional. There's pretty recent stuff in there. Another bedroom. Gosh, man. You know, I'm looking at this stuff, and yeah, you can see some water on it, but keep in mind the ceiling's from the 18th century, and I haven't seen really any water damage on any wall. Blam. Lake view over there. Talk about original floors. Look at this piece of furniture. This has no tag on it, so presumably this comes with the sale. That comes with the sale. Table and chair set comes with the sale. Gigantic room, open fireplace, that's pretty cool. I tell you, if I was an artist, this would make a phenomenal artist studio. If you were throwing pots or painting maybe. How would you use it? Throw something in the comments. You guys always have good ideas. All right, guys, time to go downstairs and see the cantina and yet another apartment that comes with the property. Now we're going downstairs to a big open, they're calling it a loft. It could be an independent apartment. There's also cellars that would make really great wine cellars. Guys, look at these stairs. You see the wood mixed with the stone? That's not from last week. Gosh, this place is old. So we're coming into the first room. Now, this would be my wine room. Off the kitchen, great room. You could do this floor, just throw down some self-leveling concrete, put in some broken travertine. It would look rustic. Redo the walls with like a finish, like a calce, like a stucco on it, and maybe put in like a 10-person high-top table and just fill it full of wine. It would be awesome. What a great period room this would be. And they were already using it for wine storage. These bottles are amazing. Probably not any of it any good, but look at this. 1971 Brunello de Montalcino. If it had been stored properly and was still good, that would be a really expensive bottle of wine. So we're still in the cellar level. This looked like animal processing in here, although for the life of me, I don't know how they got them in and out. But you can see the hooks in the ceiling. That's normally what that's for. Looks like somebody was counting some days. So this has been redone. This door leads to the street. So I think this room's another really good example of why it doesn't cost maybe as much as you think to renovate one of these large palaces. Again, there's nothing really to do in this room other than, of course, get all this stuff out of it. If you wanted to rebuild it or turn it into bedrooms, that's one thing. But this room is in excellent shape. The wood is in perfect shape. Look at that. The archways are beautiful. This room is over 3,000 square feet. That's about 20-25% of the total volume of this palace. So if you're not going to do much in here, you really need to put that into your calculations about what all the remodeling is going to cost. Remodeling is usually about bathrooms and kitchens. Anywhere where there's going to be water
you're going to have to do piping and redo everything. But in these rooms, it would just be decorative. Another view out the window. Pool goes right there. There's your lake preserve. You'd have a great view of that from your pool. This staircase goes all the way back up to the original kitchen where we walked into the palace at the beginning of the video. And this view is pretty much straight to the west. Over those hills, about 45 minutes away, is your beaches. So guys, this is the garden. That door goes out to the side street. Just really needs to be cleaned up. Come down. At one time, this must have just been phenomenal. You can see the stonework everywhere. There's olives on the tree. About another month or two, I think, before harvest on the olives. And this could actually be a pretty good sized pool. And whatever this room is, it's included. And that's where I would put the bathhouse. So you have a restroom down at the pool level. I don't want to walk through all these weeds. As much as I like you guys, I don't want to be pulling stickers all day. But that's your view. Blam.
I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed walking it with you. That's crazy. There's just no other word for it. It's extremely insane. That much house with furniture for $329,000. Yeah, it's going to need some work, but that would be a hell of a fun project to do. Putting a pool out here, awesome. If you have questions on it, write Claudia directly, claudia@alfanorealestate.com. Use their website to see lots of value properties. I think Claudia is the queen of value in Italian real estate. We're only an hour and a half from Rome. We're not someplace that's going to take you 7-8 hours to get into Rome to fly out or people to fly in out in the hinterland somewhere. We're literally an hour and a half from Rome, from Rome's airport. So write her if you have general questions, Bradsworld.It@gmail.com. Please subscribe, it means a lot to me. If you have any comments you want to make, please make them. Anything you want to see or questions you have, I'll try to answer them in comments or maybe even do a video about them. All right, y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao.